Assalamu alaikum sisters and everyone else that's actually watching my videos. Today I am back with another delicious mouth-watering dish which is called gosh dal, means meat with lentils. So it will be these lentils. Is these lentils. I have soaked them for 4 hours. 3 cups of lentil, 1 tablespoon of mixed curry powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, whole spice, 1.5 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 1 tablespoon of mixed madras curry powder. And I have sliced two onions and grated 1 tablespoon of grated ginger and 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. So as you can see, I am going to use butter ghee, this brand, which is, this actually gives a quite, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This actually gives good taste to your, especially dal or meat gosh that you're cooking together. So I'm going to I am going to go in 2 tablespoons of the butter ghee. No more than that, because the meat already has oil. But what I do with my meat is I like to wash it. The meat already has oil, fat that comes with it, so you don't need to add as much. But what I do, I like to wash my meat. I like to wash my meat in boiling water, so whatever fat, so some of the fat from that actually goes. As you can see, the ghee has now melted in the pan. So I am going to go in with the onion, 2 onions, medium sliced, 2 medium onions sliced, with that goes in the ginger paste, the grated ginger. You can call it paste or grated, it's no problem. 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, This dish is very well known in any restaurant you go. It's delicious, mouth-watering. You can have this with chapati, rice, you can have it on itself. It's totally up to you. You can have it with puri, you can have it with whatever you want. It's a delicious dish, you cannot go wrong. Try it and see, inshallah. It's a very nice, delicious dish. Please try it and let me know on the comment box down below. Again, with the spice, it's totally up to you how much spice you want to put it, how spicy you want. You know, some might not be able to handle the spice, so you decrease the amount of spices. So, and I have here 1 kilo of meat that I'm actually going to use.
يا ربي يا ربي إني أسألك العفو
give this stir after a couple of minutes, and then I'm actually trying to look for the lid so I can put the lid on.
يا مالك الملك يا وال أشكو إليك.
I'm going to let that simmer for a minute, then I'm going to put all the spices in. Now I'm going to go in with the whole spice.
وشهوة القيل والقال وحبي دنيا ذا
1 tablespoon of tomato puree.
كل خير عقيم فيها البلايا مقيما
1.5 tablespoon of red chili powder. 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. Mix Madras curry powder, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon cumin powder. 1 tablespoon coriander powder. And finally 1.5 tablespoon of mixed curry powder and 1 tablespoon of garam masala. Because when you put the lentil in, the lentil is very bland, so it doesn't have any spice. So with the spice, it gives you a better taste with spice, and then everything is melted and you can smell the aroma of the I put the water in there because I don't want the spice to get burnt. So if it gets burnt, it's not a nice smell. So now I'm going to cook that for a minute, and then I will put the meat in here. Cook that with lid on for a minute. As you can see, mashallah, it's looking very nice. The aroma of the smell of this, mashallah, bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now I'm going to go in with the meat. I have got 1 kilo. I have got 1 kilo of mutton meat washed. In goes with the meat, bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My butcher, I did ask him to cut as small as possible, but obviously he didn't. These are quite chunky, but I like my meat pieces quite a bit more smaller than that. Not very small, but medium sort of size. But this is quite chunky, but hopefully while I'm cooking it will shrink. In goes in with, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of salt.
وفي الحظوظ كبتني وقيدتني.
Let that cook in a small heat for 30 to 40 minutes. Mutton takes quite a while to cook. That's my baby, sorry, calling your sister. Mutton takes quite a long time to cook because it's quite hard. It takes time to like soften. So what I usually get mutton because I like to cook on a slow heat for a long time. Then all the spice, everything goes inside the meat, and that's when you know that your meat, you have cooked meat, you eaten proper meat. Is the taste on that meat when the longer you cook on slow heat, your food tastes better. longer you marinate, longer you cook, especially meat, the longer you cook, the longer you marinate, the taste gets better and better. Please do try this dish. It's very simple, not hard at all. Try it and comment down below.
وسوء فعلي وتركي وشهوة القيل والقال.
If you have a pressure cooker, you can also cook that in a pressure cooker. It will done in a quicker time, but I personally prefer to cook like this in a low heat, in a medium heat for 30 to 40 minutes. I marinate it, then I put in the lentils, and after the split lentils I cook for another 1 hour 40 minutes, depending on how quickly the meat and the lentils get softened. Sometimes some lentils take long time to boil, sometimes it depends. You just gotta work with the flow and just play with your spices and play with your food, play with it, and believe me, you will come all the way. Cooking is not very stressful, it's not hard, it's very simple. You gotta have passion and love for the cooking. You gotta have my passion. I love cooking. So whatever I do, I try to, make it better. I try to test it out.
لعقداتي كربي فانظر إلى الغم.
Cooking is my passion. I love cooking. I like to play with spices. I like to play around with lots of different vegetables, lots of different like meat, chicken. I like to play with it and see which way it tastes nice, which way white spice if I put with oil make me better. Some days some dishes might not come out good, some dishes come out amazing, but that's all right, absolutely fine. We all have that. Cooking is not a huge challenge. Some people say, oh, it's so tiring, is this? Honestly guys, you just gotta play with it. It doesn't take that much time. We get used to it. Just play with your spices, play with your vegetables, whatever you have, and you will come. In good time it will come. Please guys, do try it, and if you do try it and take picture and tag me on my social media or comment on the comment box down below. It'll be really, really nice to know and hear from you guys, to see what you guys made, what you guys thought. I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. I cannot even express myself. Thank you so much so far from the beginning, the ones that have been supporting me. As you can see now, it's coming through very nice. I'm going to put the lid back on, and it's not been 40 minutes. I'm going to wait till you'll see when it's done. I'll show you process by process.
يا ربي قد غلبتني وبالأمان سبتني وفي الحضور.
Still cooking, so we've got another like 35 minutes to go. It's been 5 minutes so far. As you can see now, it has been it has been 20 minutes now. A lot of water has came out from the meat. I'm going to let that cook until it marinates properly. As you can see now, it's been about 30 minutes and it's looking phenomenal. It's looking absolutely delicious, mashallah. I would like to give you one tip. The tip would be, when you're cooking, when the color of the food, there's this color that comes, and you'll see, you'll have this instinct in you that when you see the color, you know your food's going to be great by looking at the color. So mashallah, yeah, that's a tip that I always look, and mashallah, when I see that color, alhamdulillah, food always comes out delicious. So I'm going to put the lid back on now for another 10 minutes till all the water dries up. Then I'm going to put the split lentils in there. As you can see now, guys, the water has dried up. Mashallah, mashallah, it's looking very nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in the soaked lentils. As you can see, the meat, mashallah, is looking very nice, juicy. I'm going to marinate that. I am going to marinate that for another 10 to 15 minutes with the lentils, and then I'm going to put boiling water. Make sure you have your kettle ready. So boiling water onto the full pan and let it cook in medium heat for an hour. As you can see now, it is beautifully marinated.
قد استعنتك ربي على
If you could smell the aroma of this food, is delicious, amazing.
فانظر إلى الغم أنجال.
In goes in with the water now, the boiled water. I added up to 2 liters of water. And this I will be cooking for an hour 30 minutes on a medium heat. You can add the water if needed. If you think that your lentils has not boiled properly, it's not mixed properly with the meat, then you need to put more water. So you will know that by halfway, then you can add more water. আপনারা যারা বাঙালি দেখতেছেন আমার এই ভিডিওটা, আপনারা চাইলে এটা ট্রাই করতে পারেন। এটা খুবই টেস্টি একটা ডিশ। এটার সাথে আপনারা রুটি বা ভাত দিয়ে যে কোনো জিনিস দিয়ে খেতে পারেন, পুরি দিয়ে। এটা হচ্ছে গোশত ডাল। অবশ্যই বাসায় একবার ট্রাই করবেন, ট্রাই করে আমাকে জানাবেন কেমন লাগছে আপনাদের। ইনশাআল্লাহ আশা করি ভালো। যদি ট্রাই করেন আমাকে ফটো উঠাই আমার সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে ট্যাগ করবেন, একটা ফটো উঠাই আমাকে কমেন্টে ডিসক্রিপশন বক্সে জানাবেন কি কেমন হয়েছে, কেমন লাগছে। See now guys, this is the final stage, it's done. I'm going to put fried onion and I put 3 cloves of garlic in there with some red dried chilies. Give that a stir. The fried onion is just for extra garnishing, sort of aroma smell. And then in goes in with the coriander. It does take quite a long time to cook, but obviously the final end ages, guys, you'll be blown out with the taste and the stage that you have actually achieved. So guys, this is the final stage of the meat and lentil that I cook. It's called gosh dal in our Asian sort of language. It's a traditional food. It's basically from Pakistan, but I've tried to make it. Hopefully, inshallah, you guys enjoy it. It's delicious. Please do try it and tag me on my social media. Please comment below if you have. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and please put your notification on so you're the first one to know when I upload a video.